Okay, so a really big part of this gold business, what I do, my life every week, is shipping packages. I'm really, really good at shipping packages. One might actually say I'm an expert at shipping packages. Packaged so nicely, the dirt. Tons and tons of dirt. But one thing that happens with a lot less frequency is when I receive a package myself. So needless to say, when I do get a package in the mail, it's kind of a special thing. And just like a kid on Christmas morning, I want to tear into these packages and see what's in there. But that would be incredibly selfish. So I don't. I wait. Because truthfully, these packages are so special, there's one thing that I absolutely have to do with them, and that is open them with you. Okay, lots to open, lots to talk about, kind of an update, kind of obviously a mail call that's been like 3-4 months in the making. I haven't made a video or a mail call for that long. Quite a bit to show you. Super excited about some of these packages, super excited about all of these packages. And some of them I know what's in there, some of them I don't, and very, very curious to see what some of these are. But a few things to talk about, a few things to tell you, updates, and giving away a little gold this episode, giving away a few bags of gold. A couple questions, make it a quiz. I don't know, have fun, why not? And we'll talk as we go. So first package, let's just start on the top. This one comes from my good buddy Justin. By the way, how has your summer started out? First part of June, absolutely gorgeous up here. Hasn't gotten too hot, and I think all the rain that we experience in the Pacific Northwest, it's kind of atonement. So we're getting the payoff for all that rain right now. Really green, really beautiful. Everything is just lush and alive up here in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, Justin. Colombia, okay, I can smell it already. Wonderful Colombian coffee. Just gonna open this up. Coffee. It smells so good. And a little note to go with it. Mike, hear you like chocolate, wine, and coffee. Yes, I do. Swiss chocolate not available to me, and I don't buy alcohol anymore. Good for you, Justin. Have a cup of coffee on me. P.S. Hope you have a grinder. Thanks for what you do, Justin M. Cool note. Thank you so much, Justin, for this. In fact, it'll be quick. So I bought this for pour over coffee when I was heading to Coyote Creek. I knew we were going to Coyote Creek to film for 3 days, and I had a panic moment that they didn't have coffee, that they wouldn't have coffee, which was silly of me. Of course they had coffee, and it was very good coffee, but I thought, what if they don't have coffee? I can't go half an hour after waking up without a cup of coffee, and I probably have about 5 or 6 cups throughout the day. I know, horrible, but there's worse habits. Trust me, I've had those too. But this one, coffee, I love coffee. What can I say? By the way, I have 3 cameras going, if you couldn't tell. The top-down shot, the one kind of the main camera, and then this camera as well. Someone asked me what kind of camera I use. Sometimes it's the really fancy Canon R6. That's what those 2 cameras are. But truthfully, this little guy here, my iPhone 14. The iPhone 14 is a game changer. That whole cheeseburger French fry episode that I made where I digressed, that was completely made 100% with an iPhone. just side note, anyone thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and I've heard other vloggers talk about this too, you don't have to get all fancy. You don't have to get all fancy. What the iPhone 14 can do now is as good or better in most cases than what these other cameras can do. And this guy, I can fit in my pocket, just like for that Salt Lake cheeseburger. I had no intention of making a video that afternoon. It just kind of hit me as I walked in the door. I should vlog this, primarily because I hadn't put a vlog out for a couple weeks and was traveling a lot and knew I wasn't going to be able to get to come back and do this style of video. So that's where this comes in handy. I wouldn't buy any of this again. I would just buy an iPhone 14. It's really all you need. A little bit of coffee on the table. Clean enough. We're not going to worry about that. Electric kettle, again, purchased for Coyote Creek. Didn't need it. They had great coffee, but I knew I could plug this into the back of the Tacoma and make coffee in a pinch. And so I've kept all of this for that moment that I might not be able to have a cup of coffee. I will have a cup of coffee. Plug this in. Okay, while we wait for the water to boil, next package. This is the one actually from the intro. This comes from a good friend of mine. Story about this gentleman. When I first started Pay Dirt like 4 years ago, he emailed me. And he emailed me and he asked me kind of a series of questions just to kind of see if I was legit, who I was, that kind of thing. And yeah, I answered his questions. Apparently I answered them well and sent him a bag of our Pay Dirt. And ever since there, he's been a huge advocate for gold nugget sales, always talking highly of us, buying our Pay Dirt when he can. And I love this guy. Jeff, you'll know him online as Jammin' Jeff. He just changed that now, his YouTube profile, JJ Prospecting. I'll put the link right there. But Jammin' Jeff is kind of who I'll always know him as. And Jeff down in California, super good guy. And I'm very curious to see what's going on in this package. Totally cool. Look at this silver bar with gold nugget sales on it. Cool is that? Jeff sent me this in the mail. Look at the work in the box. Right? Something else in here. Oh wow. Let me get these out and show you a little bit better. I'm actually gonna take the iPhone, check this out. These are grown. There's a whole process. Jeff has it on his channel. I'll link it below. But these beautiful silver crystals that he grows, nitric acid, electricity, like a whole process I know nothing about. One day I told Jeff I would come down and vlog these crystals, vlog the whole process on his channel. We still need to do that on the gold vlog. How cool is that? Jeff, thank you so much. Thank you for really cool gift of this crystallized silver and this bar that I will keep forever. I will keep this forever. Thank you for the gift. Really, really cool. Okay, I'm gonna pour this coffee and get this started, and then I'll read you the note from Jeff. Here's the note from Jeff. Mike, just a token of my appreciation for your kindness and friendship. All of the silver is from my latest refined. It is all double refined for the most pure results. Thank you, brother Jeff. Thank you again, Jeff. Thank you again, Justin. Wonderful, wonderful coffee. By the way, this is probably number 2. Top 5, I think I said, were dogs, coffee, gold, photography, red wine, probably in that order. Number 6 is a package that came about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, that I had to open right away because it was perishable. So I wanted to give a shout out to Ken. He's an avocado grower in California. Again, just like everyone here sent me out of the kindness of his heart these beautiful avocados that he grew, and we're super appreciative for those avocados. Thank you, Ken, again for those avocados. The whole team enjoyed them. We divided them up amongst everyone, and they all took them home with them, and we all had beautiful, wonderful California grown avocados for a few days. Okay, next package is from a friend of mine, Matt. He's another local guy to the Pacific Northwest, and we've met before, hung out a bit, and chit-chatted often. He loves our pater as well, so we appreciate all your business, Matt. And he sent me this. Let's. I think I know what's in here, but let's just open her up and find out. Made in Longview, Washington, small batch paters. I'll read it from the top. Forward prospecting number 4. Mineral, unclassified, South Fork, Clearwater River, Idaho. Gold added 1 gram. Includes 0.5 gram specimen picker, small batch paters. Made in Longview, Washington. Very cool, very heavy. I think this thing is probably 5 or 6 pounds, kind of a reddish material. Very interesting. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun panning this on another video, hopefully. Thank you, Matt. There's something else in here. Oh, way cool. Look at this quartz. Beautiful. Wow. I'll have to text you and get the whole story behind all this, but way cool to see this. What a great package. Thank you, Matt. Okay, speaking of pater, let's give away the first pater bag. This is a 1/2 gram bag. These are some leftovers from a gold show we did last year. But there's a 1/2 gram of gold in here, guaranteed. And all you have to do is guess correctly. The first person to guess correctly and leave it in the comments down below where I'm at. Where is this location? I'm going to give you a 5-second drone shot. Here it is. That's it. That's all you get. It's probably the most epic spot I've ever panned for gold, and the new pater is coming from there. And that's it. The first person to guess, leave me a comment down below, and half bag is yours, shipped. And don't worry about the scammers. I'll monitor all the comments below, make sure the scammers are staying away. Okay, 2 more things to open, 1 more bag of gold to give away. Okay, now these, I know what they are. They were sent to me by a very special friend, and I was supposed to get them included in an earlier vlog, and I didn't, because it didn't fit into that vlog. And these are from my friend Ed, and he sent me these so that when people buy a piece of his gold quartz, they can have one of these with it. So he purchased these, sent them to me, and when people buy his gold quartz specimens, there is about 7 of them that I've pulled and set aside that work really well for this. But this is a very simple but very, very useful device called a continuity tester. Now they're only like $7 on Amazon, but it's very good when you have a big piece of quartz or even a small piece of quartz and gold on different parts that you can see the gold. before you start etching away at it, putting it in acid, cleaning it at all, whatever you plan to do with it, you want to use one of these and just see if all the gold is connected. And I'll give you an example of that. Let me grab mine real quick. Okay, so this is a piece of gold in quartz. Beautiful, right? And same with this one here. Beautiful gold quartz. Both of these are from California, but you can see what this thing does. Now, I'll show you the whole thing. Now this has this kind of clasp because this wasn't made for gold. This was made for something else. But when you touch the two pieces together, right, you make the connection, the loop, you complete the circuit, and it will tell you that these two pieces of metal are connected when I touch them like that. Very simple device. When you're using it with gold, you touch them on different parts of the gold specimen, and you can see if they're connected. So even this little tiny piece of gold way down here is connected to this gold way up here. Now Ed has taken this a step further, and he's included these T-pins. These T-pins, because that works so much better, right? To have that T-pin there. And now you have two very nice points when you're working with small pieces of gold to see if they're all connected. So that T-pin works super, super well. And that's even connected there. And then he sent me another package now. So this is the Ed modified continuity tester for gold. He's made what was a pretty simple but good product even better. So he sent me these. Now Ed is he's just one of those genius guys. And here is the Ed aftermarket part. And it is the T-pin, right? But then also this plastic straw that he has modified so that you can sort of put a sheath on the sword, so to speak, so that your T-pin won't touch the other pin and wear down your battery. Does that make sense? So basically, Ed's put this on there so that you can have this thing in a drawer or wrapped around or whatever, and basically you're guarding. So I mean, it would still touch there, but through this whole part, you're not just having these lay in a drawer and be touching, and that'll wear down the battery that's in these things. So that is the Ed modified version of a continuity tester, and works super, super well. And I've started telling people who think they might have gold in a rock, because we get like several emails a week of people saying, hey, I found gold and here's what it looks like, and it's not gold, it's just a big yellow rock. I would say get one of these. $5, $10 on Amazon. I'll put the link down below where you can find these, and just see if it's even metal. Just see if you can touch these together and if it's gonna turn the light on. Because a rock, if it's just rock, it's not turning the light on. It's just gonna be a piece of rock. So one of these is a great way to tell if you actually have gold. Okay, so last but certainly not least, and this package I have been waiting to open for quite some time. Super excited about it. I've never seen gold from the Philippines, and I think this will be the thumbnail for this. Video, maybe gold from the Philippines, or that's probably going to be the thumbnail right there. All right, this comes from a good friend of mine, a customer, probably one of my longest running customers, Leo, in the Philippines. And then he's moved to Japan for a while. He's back in the Philippines. I think we've done business for the last 7 years at least, but he really wanted to send me this. He wants my opinion if we should etch these or not. And this came all the way back in, this stamp says February, so March, like 4 months ago. I've been sitting on this package. Look how many stamps. Look how many stamps on both sides it took to get this package delivered to me. But very, very appreciative for this, Leo. We've been emailing back and forth about gold from the Philippines. I've never seen gold from the Philippines, so super excited to see what's in here. Wow. Eight vials here. Let me just quickly open these up. Very, very cool to see gold from the Philippines. This is the first gold I've ever seen from the Philippines, and wow, what can I say? A really cool collection. You can definitely see the gold on each one of these. And this would be a perfect place for Ed's connectivity tester to, explore and experiment more with these pieces and see if any of this gold is connected. And this kind of cavernous spot here, you can see there's a lot of gold. So, wow, Leo, I apologize I waited 4 months to open this package. It's the one I wanted to open. It's the one I've been waiting the longest, I'll say that, to open, and knew that you were sending me some gold specimens from the Philippines, but I had to wait and open them with everyone because they truly are special. Really some cool gold specimens, and I'm honored. I'm really, really honored that you would send them to me, the gold vlog, not just so we could open them here in front of everyone, but just to send me these gold specimens, these super rare gold specimens. I'm thrilled. I'm super appreciative, Leo. So thank you for this collection you sent me. Okay, so that's it, except I have one last question to ask you, and you could win another bag of pay dirt gold, and that is in this container. This came in a couple weeks ago. I was super excited about it because what's in here, and I'm not going to show you from the top down camera, but what's in here is 30 times more rare than gold. So that's the question. What is 30 times more rare than gold? And something that I would put for sale on goldnuggetsforsale.com, something that I've actually had for sale before on goldnuggetsforsale.com. 30 times more rare than gold. That's what's in this box. And it's something that people have been asking me for a while. It's extremely hard to source, and what's in here will sell out fairly quickly. These are fantastic. And that's it. Tell me what's in here. Tell me what is 30 times more rare than gold, and you'll win the first person to tell me correctly the answer will win this other bag of pay dirt. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm putting this aside so you can't see what's in it. And appreciate everyone. Look at what came in. I mean, I am really feeling the love in this box in my way. I'm really feeling the love on this episode. Everything that got handed to me here. Just a wonderful collection of gold, silver, coffee, multimeter testers, you name it, we got it here today. Thank you so much. So I'm going to leave it there. Be well, be safe. Leave a comment, leave a guess, even if you have no clue where I am in said location, or you have no clue what is 30 times more rare than gold. Take a wild guess. It doesn't really matter. Leo, if you would give me a little more information, if you feel comfortable, leave a comment down below. I know you comment to a lot of my videos. Leave a comment more about, I'd be curious to know the story or more about the location, whatever you feel comfortable telling, and I'll pin your comment to the top so that other people can kind of see where this stuff came from. Gold from the Philippines, super rare. So I've talked enough. Appreciate you watching. Be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode. It'll be about probably a week from now. Okay, bye.